goddamn please, but please do not call me, bitch.
Bobby is hot commodity.
Did you see Anthony Edwards trying to pay his child support up?
Smartest nigga in the fucking world. Because, bitch, if you goddamn look this baby as a goddamn investment, then here goes 1.8 goddamn million as your motherfucking investment. Do as you goddamn please and leave me the fuck alone, bitch. Well, if you goddamn blow that shit in a year, 5 years, goddamn that shit don't have nothing to do with me. Because 1.8, 1.5, that's how much the goddamn child support was over the 18-year span. So that nigga gave her that shit as a lump sum. I told your ass that shit went before you goddamn was pregnant. You cannot force a baby in this world. You cannot force a man to be with you just because you had a child. But yes you did, bitch. Because you sitting here got the money for the abortion. If you sit here, how do you not know this nigga had a pre-cum baby? Because that shit doesn't happen to me. If that nigga sit here because she sit here and accepted the money for the abortion. If you accept the money for the abortion, use it, bitch. Because I sit here and sent you that shit. Now use that goddamn money. It's now that you're not trying to use that shit because you want to have this baby, bitch. Now I'm telling you that the baby not gonna make me goddamn be in this motherfucker, in your life, in this child's life, and nothing. Now you can't say I'm a deadbeat because I done paid you 1.8 million fucking dollars, bitch. Now goddamn put that shit into a goddamn business or something. And that 1.8 can turn into goddamn 10, 15, 20 million. Do as you goddamn please, but please do not call me, bitch. No cap, because I'm not gonna answer the phone. I done did my due diligence as a father at this point. I done goddamn went and because you looking at this baby as a financial investment. I gave you what you wanted because you already knew having this child wasn't gonna have no father in it. Now I hate because that's the thing. We have enough deadbeat ass fathers in this world that ain't even goddamn offering a fucking dime to these goddamn children. And they goddamn not even paying their child support on fucking time. And goddamn back child support $100,000 and shit. So there's actually real deadbeats out here. But then this bitch is forcing a goddamn child into this world to be a deadbeat. So what would make the world happy? If I go and wife this bitch? Even though I have 4 other children, what am I supposed to do? Wife all these bitches? What? I don't understand. What would make the world happy?
You don't have to wife nobody to take care of your kids.
Okay, so how am I not taking care of him? Because he's not at my house and stuff every day?
Spend time with your kids.
Okay, I understand. Now okay, so
more than just money, bro.
My nigga should have, but at the same time, here you go, bitch. Here's 1.8. Now, me and the child, you got to give me some time to get over this shit. Because I still need closure that this child is even here. Because you I'm done told your ass millions of times. This child is not going to force me to be here. This is not going to I'm 20 years old. You're pushing 40. You're wanting me to be a grown man and I'm not ready to be a man. So then you sit here and said, and they're all 1 year old. They're all the same age. All these are newborn ass children.
Have other children
okay.
Already.
So then I got all newborn. So then I went exactly.
Dad.
So I already have all these children. I don't need another one. And especially not by you. I done fucking told you that. It's me and little baby goddamn Eskimo brothers, bitch. You goddamn is pushing fucking 40 and I'm goddamn 20 something. I'm not trying to grow up right now. Bitch, I done told you that shit. I'm not trying to marry you. I'm not trying to wife you. I don't like you. I don't love you enough that I want to deal with you for 18 years. Because when it comes to having a child, it comes to more than just having a child. Yeah, I have to deal with you at every family function. Anytime this nigga get in trouble at school, I got to deal with you. Anytime you need money for school, I got to deal with you. No, here goes 1.8 million fucking dollars. Leave me the fuck alone. I told you I already had too many goddamn kids. kids, and I already told you to goddamn get the abortion. We agreed on that shit. You took the money. You didn't even fucking go get the abortion because now you want the goddamn child. And then now what? Then I told you having a child wasn't gonna have a father. So then now that I'm standing on business, now you looking all confused? Bitch, don't get confused. I told you I wasn't shit when you met me. So why the fuck are you goddamn expecting me to be shit? That's what's wrong with them women. They goddamn be trying to get us niggas and trying to turn us into niggas we not. Maybe if you goddamn get that cornball ass nigga or goddamn get the normal nigga that's working a 9 to 5 that goddamn want to take care of you and goddamn little baby's goddamn child because he goddamn think it's cool that you little baby's baby mama and shit, then goddamn maybe you might goddamn have a goddamn father in your life. But no, you sitting here wanting to have children by niggas that's goddamn ain't shit. And you know that. And you willingly having a child. So when are we gonna put blame on her too? Yes, it's part blame for me, but I'm also doing my financial due diligence and then I'll come around eventually. But then she goddamn knowingly, willingly knowing that I'm sitting here saying that I'm not gonna be a part of your life. Cause what does that look like for me? For me to come around and be a part of your life and then you try to fuck me again and then get trapped me with another baby and then they say, you know, now I got two by you? No, I gotta stand on business now. I've been telling you this the whole time. And then now you acting all confused and you acting like this shit brand new. Don't act like this news is brand new and I've been telling you this shit, bitch. Now you mad at me because I'm standing on business. These bitches goddamn confusing theyself.
It looks shitty. It looks shitty. That shit sounds absolutely insane.
Because if I tell you
use a condom. Because clearly, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But
use a condom use a condom with these bitches, but the baby
sounds crazy.
Use a condom with these bitches, but condoms do break. Pre-cum babies do happen and accidents happen. So even though you done strapped up and did your due diligence, you goddamn might still get this bitch pregnant. And now if you done told this bitch a million times that you not wanting to have a baby, and then you goddamn and this bitch sit here and trying to force this baby on you, then you sitting here like, damn, I just have to do this? No, I did my financial due diligence. I did my financial responsibility. Now leave me the hell alone, bitch, because I do not need that toxic problem because it's not even, because she don't even want him to be a part of the child's life. She want her to be a part of her life. And that's what 9 out of these 10 baby mamas be doing. Because if he was fucking the shit out of her and goddamn, if he was fucking the shit out of her and just walking out and not even, and just saying hey to the child, she wouldn't even say shit. And as long as I'm still giving you bread and shit and I'm fucking you, she ain't gonna say shit. But as soon as I goddamn cut your ass off and you don't get no money from me, I'm not talking to you, you don't have no access to me, so now you don't have no resources to this fund and this well, now you goddamn trying to goddamn create a resource and a fund by goddamn going to the blogs. Fellas, watch out who you have babies by. I'm trying to tell you, I know niggas that's been trying to fake their death since 05.
Since 05 is crazy.
Don't cap, since they done had damn babies by these crazy bitches.
Young probation getting revoked.
But then, the DA said that it wasn't going to get unrevoked. But once again, that's another case of our rights trying to be used against us because my nigga has a right of the First Amendment. Freedom of speech. I have a right to be able to speak on whatever I want to say. Now, if I say this is the biggest liar in the DA because of the shit that I've been dealt with and been through, then that's my truth. But then that's not against the law.
So why were they revoking it?
So then my nigga came out and he started speaking against, because young Scooter just died a couple weeks ago right down the street. So then when they were partying right down the street, then he was sitting here trying to say that the police really killed young Scooter and that it wasn't that they said that a fence goddamn cut him or something and hit an artery and he died that way. But then he was saying, and Young Thug was trying to say that the police really killed him and that the Atlanta police was dirty. And so then after he spoke out about all that shit, they trying to revoke his goddamn bond. But then that's exactly how they try to strong arm people to goddamn try to fix their narrative. Because my nigga, they know this nigga has a platform to speak on the unjust and the goddamn corruption that he done seen in the Atlanta Police Department and the DA. Now, Fannie Willis have already shown that she's been corrupt since the beginning of time. This bitch is a hoe and pops pussy to whoever the fuck will goddamn offer her some dick. So then this bitch goddamn she wanna go and fuck and do all this shit to goddamn work her way up, and she done goddamn, and she's fucking goddamn gangster niggas too. Like, if you fucking the biggest plug in Atlanta and you the goddamn DA, then that's a goddamn that's a conflict of interest right there, because you supposed to be prosecuting this nigga, but you fucking this nigga. So then if I know you fucking this nigga, that means that you done got a whole lot of dirt under your goddamn nails, and that shit just ain't came out. So then what the fuck else have you goddamn done? Young Thug knows the truth. Young Thug knows who the fuck be lying. Young Thug knows what the fuck the Atlanta police will try to lie about and cover up. But as soon as my nigga tries to use his First Amendment and speak out against that shit and use his platforms and try to show these people that these niggas be lying to us, then they try to revoke this bond and send this man back to jail. But then it's a good thing the lawyer had a good enough sense to say he is not revoking that nigga's bond. And this nigga still can go to the Laker games with his bitch, because my nigga's not doing nothing wrong. My nigga hasn't been been in the streets. My nigga hasn't been outside acting like all these niggas that come out of jail acting all crazy, like Pooh Shiesty. Well, that nigga ain't came out of jail yet. But hey, but I know that nigga ain't learned his lesson. I can tell by the look in his eyes from that prison picture. And Crip Mac, I can tell by that nigga's goddamn prison picture, he ain't learned his lesson. But half of these niggas get out of prison and they still be in the streets and shit, and they still be affiliated and shit like that. Young Thug been goddamn staying out the way. When the fuck do we really see Young Thug outside for real? Like, that when we do, it's in public sceneries like basketball games and shit like that. My nigga's on his best behavior, but since my nigga goddamn speaking out against shit that's unjust and unlaw, and my nigga know that if he really say what the fuck he knows, that he will be goddamn not locked up, but they will kill his ass. So that's the reason why my nigga goddamn probably he gonna have to leave that shit alone. He gonna have to realize, like, now that's one thing that Kanye West, now I don't understand what the fuck he's doing with that black Ku Klux Klan shit, but this is the only black man that I've ever seen in my own two eyes that's doing whatever the fuck he wants to do and doing his way and saying his way, and this nigga has not been killed, or this nigga has not been cloned, or this nigga has not been locked up for some shit that he ain't did. And they done tried. And I'm sure that, and the nigga goddamn done spoke out. The nigga done goddamn said that Jay-Z gonna try to kill him, and that all these niggas gonna try to clone him and shit. But I don't know, Kanye, I don't know. I don't understand I don't know if he's trying to be the Black Klansman, the reason why he's doing the Ku Klux Klan movement and shit like that, and the swastika and all that shit right now. But maybe 10 years from now we might understand. But that's the only black man I've ever seen that can do his own way, and they don't goddamn try to shut his ass up. So Young Thug might have to be quiet before he go back to jail for real.